camera flopped on the handle here. Anyway, this cactus was repotted last fall when we brought everything in for the winter, and is doing very, very well. So evening viewers, welcome back to Butler Family Farm. This is Susan, and I have a video to share with you today. I need to repot these, and so I thought I'd do a little gardening, in-house gardening, and talking. I became very inspired with gorgeous Thanksgiving and Christmas cactuses that I saw on Facebook. So Jerry and I went out and bought 4 more. I've got one that's doing really well here in my bathroom sunroom, winter sunroom, that I've got all my Boston fern and my epitheliums. We've got our koi fish in here. I don't know if we can see any. There's the orange, there you go, that we brought in for the winter. And I've got one of the sago palms in here. And the yellow is what happened when it was outside. It's just a lack of, I think I had it more in the shade than I did the sun. But anyway, this particular cactus plant was repotted into this bigger container, and it's a ceramic container, so it kind of breathes. It's what's recommended. I don't have enough or any of those right this time, so I'm just going to repot those we saw earlier in just regular pots, but I think they'll do okay. So I have a variety of pots that I'm going to put these guys in, and let's see, make sure you guys are all seeing the same thing I'm showing. Different size pots. It might be a little big, but it'll give the plant some room to grow. And in this particular case, originally I bought the cactus you saw with the fish in this shiny pot. So I might put, I don't know, I'll figure it out, but these are the pots that I'm gonna use. So sorry about the camera, it kind of got knocked a little bit. There, I think that'll work. So these are the ones that I was concerned about. They're kind of like droopy in their leaves and stuff. So I definitely am repotting them into some bigger pots. They need drainage. The roots don't like to have wet feet, so this isn't too dried out. It is a little bit, and I'm going to break it up a little bit over this pot because I want some of the same dirt to stay in there with it. Basically, I'm just going to, and brought the dirt that I'm using is from pots that I had outside, and so it's got some mulch and stuff in it, and I'm just going to, see what happens. But I will do an updated video maybe in a couple weeks to show you how they're doing. They should be doing pretty good. And I usually put these outside when it's spring, so they'll be moving outside after the middle of April. That's when our last frost is supposed to be happening. The week of 17th or 17th through the 21st. It depends on what zip code you put in. I can use Neosha's zip code of 64850, or I can put to the zip code to the east of us, which is Monette, and I don't know what that is off the top of my head. But I've done both, which is why I say I have that range of dates for the first frost. And as you can see, don't know if you can see over here. We found out that we had our seeds too far away from the light, and so they're leggy and they're trying to grow up towards the light. Let's see. I'm just putting a little bit of this on the bottom because I want them to come up and this one's really dry. I want them to come up and have the top of the plant at the top of the plant, like ground level. So some of these pots, this pot and the next one will have a lot more dirt in it. And then I'm going to soak these guys, let them drain, but I'm going to really get them wet. Their leaves look kind of, not dehydrated, but dehydrated. And one more to go, and I can't tell you, I think I have a chart for the leaves that tells you whether it's an Easter, a Thanksgiving, or a Christmas cactus. And I think most of these they say they're Thanksgiving, but they're actually Christmas, I think is what it is. A little bit more dirt from outside, so get it all clumped out. This Facebook page that I followed, oh my Lord, some of those plants, I mean the colors were just, they were just blooming. It was so pretty and so inspiring. So that's why we want to see if we can give it a shot. The only things, a lot of them were ones they talked about from their grandmother or their great-grandmother, like the cactus is like 100 years old, and holy cannoli. My grandma did plants. I don't think she had any cactuses, but she did. My mother had epitheliums. Well, we both did when we lived in San Diego, and I brought mine with me, as did she, but she stayed in California. And she would have hers out on the outside in Clovis until like November or so. I can't do that here. I have to bring mine in. But when Jerry and I went back for a family event. Actually, it was my Nevada sister's 25th. No, they were renewing their vows. That's what it was. Anyway, at that time, my mom still had her epitheliums, and so we took off a bunch of clippings, wrapped them with wet paper towels the day we were leaving to come back home on the flight, and put them in plastic bags, and I carried them in the bottom of my bag, or not the bottom. Never was quizzed by the TSA or anything. I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't have, and I don't know if my mom's are from my grandmother or if she bought them. I'll have to ask her, see if she remembers. I don't know if they came from my grandmother's and then to her, and now I have them, but at least I have some at my mom, and I need to repot those, and I'll do that this spring. They need to be in cactus dirt because they are very deserty type epitheliums, and hopefully I can get some blooms because they got some gorgeous blooms too. So I have a little extra dirt I'll put back in the pot. I'm going to water these guys, and I'll show you another video. We'll do another video in a couple of weeks to see how these guys are perking up. Thanks for watching. See you soon.